Hey, what's up ladies and gentlemen, JJ Prime here, back with another video. And today we are continuing on with our live action movie Dinobot week. Here we have Age of Extinction Deluxe Class Slug. Or else you want to call him by his original G1 name, Slag. Now, here is the problem here. If you call him Slag, apparently Slag is also a term of abuse in the United Kingdom and some parts of Europe. So yeah, if people call him Slag, then it's an abuse. So Hasbro had to change his name to Slug, and apparently in Transformers Animated they wanted to name the character Slag, but apparently the Triceratops took it as an insult. So that's why the Triceratops had to be named Snarl, so that you can have safe, so that the issues are solved, you know. But anyway, moving right along, here we have Slug. Yes, I'm gonna call him Slug now because I can understand that the name Slag is an abuse in the UK. But anyway, so here's Slug in his adorable looking Triceratops. Isn't he just cute? Oh, look at him. Look at his face. Look at that face. Isn't he just adorable? Isn't he adorable? Ah, he's so adorable. He's so cute. He's so cute. You got nice blue paint. Or is it metallic blue? I don't know. I think it's metallic blue. Yeah, nice metallic blue paint on the eyes. Nice silver right here. Nice red paint on his head sculpt. The overall color scheme is not screen accurate to the one in the film, but I like the colors. It looks cool. He's purple, yes, and I like it. So nice tempographed Autobot symbol, and I love that his the back of his head contributes to the continuing spikes on the back of his body. You know, on his back, which is nice. The tail is done in a soft rubbery plastic, so you don't have to worry about breaking it. Apparently this plastic color doesn't match too well with the other plastic colors because this is an unpainted gray plastic and it sticks out like a sore thumb, and okay, whatever. But apparently he got pierced through this side of his body, and anyway. So yeah, now articulation wise, in Dino mode, he can, of course, open up his mouth, open and close his mouth. Oh yeah, the horns are done in a nice rubbery plastic, so you don't have to worry about breaking those. The head can move down a little bit. It can move down a little bit. The front legs can move a little bit. He does have like kind of a knee joint in the front leg there. It can move if you want it to. The tail can move up. That's due to transformation. If you untip the tail, then you can move the legs, but yeah, you can actually move these back toes a little bit here and there, up and down if you want them to. So yeah, the articulation is not great in Dino mode, but it is what it is. But so, okay, focus camera. Don't you hate it when your camera doesn't focus and it's not clear enough? Stand up, Slug, stand up. My goodness. Anyway, so let's bring in his Dinobot buddies. So here he is with Grimlock. Oh, they're gonna argue a lot. Woo, they're gonna argue a lot. And here is Strafe, or Swoop, whatever you want to call him. And last but not least, let's bring in Scorn, and don't they look nice together? That's a good looking team. That is a good looking team of Dinobots right there. They are Dinobot Power Rangers, that's right. Because they're different colors, and I like that. Because I can pretend that they're actually the Dinozords from Power Rangers Dino Charge. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty cool. The 4 on-screen Dinobots are here, so yeah. So this guy has been made into the Studio Series line, but these three, they need to be in the Studio Series line. Come on, Hasbro. Come on, Hasbro. Chop. You need to make them into the Studio Series figures. Make these 3. Hurry up. You're not running out of figures. You still have these characters to make. Come on, Hasbro, come on. But anyway, so there you go. And Strafe just fell down. I'm so sorry, Strafe, or Swoop, whatever you want to call him. And there you go. Oh yeah, since I said these guys are gonna argue a lot, because if you remember in G1, they argue so many times. They like, you know the phrase cesium salami and beryllium baloney? Yeah, they're gonna argue a lot. They did argue that in the they did argue in the game as well in Fall of Cybertron, when they said no beryllium baloney, cesium salami. Anyway, so I think that was hilarious, but yeah, yeah, that's they're gonna argue a lot, like cesium salami, beryllium baloney, cesium salami, beryllium baloney. Anyway, so there you go, and yeah, and we're not done with the Dino mode, because he did come with Don't you hate it when your tongue doesn't work anyway? So he did come with his swords, yes. Now, if you get Slug, if you intend to get this Slug figure, in the package, the swords were packaged like this. A neat little package. Oh, look at that. So yeah, he did come with his two swords. They're made in a nice rubbery plastic, because if this was made in a hard plastic, and if it was pointy and sharp, they're gonna stick you, gonna stab you into your hands and your fingers, and until it make you bleed. So so to store these swords, there are holes right here, these ports right here, so these will just plug in right here like so, and just plug it in. And yeah, that is just ridiculous, because the swords are just sticking out like a sore thumb, and they're just, you know, sticking out of his body. It looks weird, but it's kind of useful, because he can run along and then skewer Decepticons at their ankles and just cut them off. So yeah, that is it's weird, but anyway, so but I think that is pretty much it for the Dino mode. So let us get down to the transformation into robot mode. Yes, so let's take off his swords first. Now what you want to do here is you want to take his tail and flip that up. Flip that up. You want to untap this. So there are two tabs right here. I'm not sure you can see it. There's a tab right here at the hip of the robot mode leg, and there's a slot right here, like a little groove right here. So yeah, and I just noticed something. I just noticed this. There's a port right here, and that is basically for a stand. I don't have a stand right now, but once I get the Studio Series Soundwave, I'm probably gonna show you how this works. So yeah. So yes. Now, anyway, what was I saying? So you want to take this section. This is gonna be his robot mode foot. You want to rotate it out, rotate that out. And you want to rotate this around, like so. Rotate that around, and just bring down his leg, like so. Bring down his leg. And it's pretty cool that this the Dino Claw makes up his knee, so which is pretty cool. So just make sure that the foots and the heels are lined up properly so that they're leveled together. So make sure you just straighten up the foot, and there you go. There you have his legs all done. So now you want to take this whole section. You want to untap this, untap that, and you want to split his dino head. And there is a little bit of a boo-boo, because I actually almost broke this. You can see that it almost broke. I never knew how that happened, but so you just bring this out, bring that out. You want to flip out his fist, like so. We're going to close up that panel, flip out his fist, close up that panel. So now you want to bring this panel in, bring that panel in, bring that panel in, and you want to bring that out all the way so that you can actually, you want to make sure that these front legs of the Dino mode are rotated down, like so. Rotate them down, and you want to make sure that this little tab will tab into that slot at the side of his robot mode. I'm not sure if I can do it on camera, and that actually works for me, thank you. So yeah, sort of rotate it out of the way and just tab that in, and there you go, there you have, that's all done. And just bring up his head, bring up his head a little bit. So there you go. And I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we are done. Woo, we're done. So there you have Dinobot Slug in his robot mode. Stand straight, boy. And his robot mode, it does look good. It looks really, really good. I like this design as well. So, and much like Grimlock, his head sculpt splits and make his shoulder pads, which is a nice touch, which is a nice trick to the transformation. I love it. So, and I like the fact that the Dino mode, the front legs, they bulk out his waist, and that is pretty cool. That's smart. That is really clever. So let's take a look at his head sculpt right here. So nice head sculpt, very, very nice. Very nice head sculpt. Yeah, very nice. Yes, nice super paint on the top here. Now, if you look at the promotional pictures of Slug, there was an Autobot symbol on his forehead, but apparently for the final production of the toy, it does not have that Autobot symbol. The Autobot symbol is moved into his forearm, so yeah. But overall, it's a nice design. I quite like it. And I love that, and I love these spikes at his back, because I think that was screen accurate. I'm not sure, but I think that was screen accurate, but that's really clever. Not too much of a backpack, which is nice, really, really nice. But please, Hasbro, make this guy into the Studio Series figure, please. I need it. Need that figure. But anyway. So if this gets into the Studio Series line, I think it's gonna be a Studio Series leader class Slug, because in the movie all the Dinobots were huge, so Grimlock was made into a leader class, and that scale was not bad. It was pretty accurate. If this guy is a leader class, make it the same size as Grimlock. So yeah. Now, articulation wise, the head is on a ball joint. You don't get too much wiggly waggly at the head. You don't get too much rotation, but you can look left, look right a little bit. You can look up slightly. You can look up slightly. You can look down very much. So you do have ball joints at the shoulders. You can't rotate a full 360 because these shoulder pads are in the way, so it cannot rotate a full 360. He does have a bicep symbol, but it's really, really tight on mine. So I'm not sure you can see the bicep symbol. There we go. There is the bicep symbol. He does have an elbow joint, thankfully. I think Slug is the only Dinobot to not have the gorilla arms. So, oh wait. Scorn and Slug don't have gorilla arms, so thankfully. So he does not have gorilla arms. He has an elbow joint, which is slightly under 90 degrees of bend, and that came undone. Unfortunately. So, and his wrist can move in or out due to transformation. And hey, that came undone again. Why? Yeah, the one thing that I don't really like about this figure is that these are not tabbed in very, very securely, but yeah. Oh yeah, did I mention the arms can move out as well? He does have a bit of a waist swivel, and this panel can move out of the way to accommodate the leg movement. The legs can move up that far, can move back that far. It can move out only that far. He does have a swivel above the knee. It can rotate at the hip as well. So he does have a knee joint, slightly under 90 degrees of bend. there, and the feet can move up and down due to transformation. So, yeah. Not super poseable. I mean, you can still pose him, but yeah. Now, of course, he needs his weapons, so let's take his swords right here. I can't find a way to store these in robot mode because there's no peg in here. I don't know, but you can have him hold his swords. Just plug it into his hands, like so, and there you go. There you have Slug holding his swords, and he's ready for some slicing and dicing. Isn't that nice? So, and there you go. So now, for comparison, let's bring in the other Dinobots that I have reviewed so far, the Age of Extinction Dinobots anyway. So, Strafe, let's bring in Strafe. And let's bring in Scorn, whose hips are still floppy. And I just turned off the light, sorry. Anyway, let's just get him a group shot right here. I'm not sure if you can see everybody. And last but not least, let's bring in the Alita Grimlock. And don't they look awesome together? Ah! They look really good together, and I love it. I love that. Out of the Deluxe Dinobots, I think Strafe is still my favorite. This guy is in second place, and this guy's in third place. So, yeah. So, there you go. So there you have the Transformers Age of Extinction Deluxe Class Slug. Now, in my personal opinion, I think this figure is a really fun figure to mess with. Yeah, this figure, I'm really happy about this figure, but the only complaints that I really have is that the Dinobot, in the Dinobot, the tail is sticking out like a sore thumb. The swords, I wish they were painted in nice silver paint. I wish I wish the swords were silver so that they would look gorgeous. The horns, one bit of the horn, like this horn, is breaking off on me. I hope it stays in place. Hopefully. But anyway, but overall, this figure is really well done. I love the design of the robot mode. That's why he's in second place of my Deluxe Dinobots. Strafe is still in first place. But this guy, he's a really well done figure. I will say so. But and if you intend to get any Dinobots, I have to recommend this guy, because this guy, his Triceratops is just adorable. His robot mode looks really good. I know it's not screen accurate like what you're asking for, but I hope Hasbro can make a Studio Series version of Slug. So yeah. So. And I think that is pretty much it. So, do not forget to subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss any future reviews of new upcoming figures and old figures. And hit that notification bell down below so that you can get notified when a new video is up and ready. So, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there you have the Transformers Age of Extinction Deluxe Class Slug. And always stay tuned for my next Dinobot review in my live action movie Dinobot week. And this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out.